water, some snacks got me back right, but I was
back at it.
Episode deuce.
Hey, deuce. Y'all know what it do. Man, we got the infamous Al Hughes in the building.
What up, Trill Talk Sundays. We in here.
What's
man.
Up with it, baby? We got Poster, my boy Aubrey J, got Will, we got my boy Boosted Net, the whole gang. What it do, Chicago? We miss you today, gang. You know what I'm saying? My boy representing. Hey, shout out to my homie Lyrics out there in Florida. She a dope artist. I'm repping her merch today.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to support local business, support your homies. You know what I'm saying?
100.
For real. Mr. Hughes, bro.
Yes, sir.
I've been hearing your name for a lot of years. I've been able to have the pleasure of being around you for this little while that I've got to really get to sit down with you as well as Poster. Tell us a little bit about yourself, my brother.
For sure, man. Al Hughes, man. A. Hughes. Shit, man. Go a long ways, man. I'm representing the H. I'm from the H, man. We've been doing this music stuff, man. Really been around music and recording stuff since way back in 03, man. 20 plus, bro. Okay. From the original days of Cool Edit Pro with the first one of the first online software that you could use to record audio, man. That's when I first came across. We used to freestyle my last year in high school. My background being in web development, so I started a website in high school called headrecords.com. Wow, that's the first website I did. It started off just a click in the locker room playing football. Yeah. Then from that's how it started for me. We had some shirts at the Kappa 02. Man, I'm saying this because RIP, one of my good partners, D Boo, aka Marcel, passed away last week. Yeah, we hit the Kappa beach party in like 02 spring. First year you could bring digital cameras. Oh shit. Had our first
Kappa in G County was legendary.
We had the headrecords.com t-shirts. Anybody that went to like Clearbrook, CCISD around that time, they know about it. We had the shirts. We was just repping, and then it progressed a couple years down the line. We was freestyling, recording music. I went to Prairie View A&M, you know what I'm saying? And while there, met some people doing music, and then I got word back here. One of my little homies, Marcel, actually called me a homeboy Ty was rapping. You know what I'm saying? And he grew his rap name Dope Easy.
Yeah, hey, shout out to Dope Easy, bro.
We started building there, and it's just part of the clique. Recording music, doing freestyles, putting out little tapes. Yeah, I graduated high school, got my own little studio at my crib. We recorded, put out some albums, and then just kept building. Yeah, and then maybe 2008-09, Doe started getting a lot of recognition in the city.
Buzzing in the city.
In the city. There was a thing called Best Rapper in Texas. Little competitions he was going to in the city, doing his thing. You know, and one day he asked me, like, man, can you do some management? You know, so my background went to business management. That was my mindset. I always wanted to be CEO, start a business, have a conglomerate. You the Barry Gordy of this shit. That's what I was on. Oh God. And so long story short, man, we connected. We start buzzing. He started getting building the city, and then it was about 2011. Just bring it back to where we at present today. That's when I came across Will. I had a little office space. We were selling t-shirts, merch, and like having our little headquarters right by Clearbrook High School. Okay. Had me a little setup, and one time a dude came. He wanted me to get on a verse. He was like my homeboy recording in Seabrook at his parents' house. Okay. I pulled up, go in the closet, rap. And then closet rap days, that's where we started. Humble beginnings. And it was Will, and I told him, "Hey, bro, if you want, I got a little room at my spot. You can come set up tomorrow." And I think he came like next trenches. He came in the mix that next day, and so we rocked on even at that spot. You know, like to the grace of God, we had people come through. I think Big Pokey was in there.
Wow. RP, Big Pokey, K Reno. This big names.
If y'all ever heard, I know once they start getting the sauce and what's my boy name? Doman who came through, and then what's Sosa Man. Yep. Sosa Man from very first time Sosa Man ever put a recorded his voice was at the spot at Will's house. Wow. At the spot at Will's studio. And so from there we built with Doe, man. Man, when I say Doe was buzzing in the city at the particular time, he put on for the city. And through that time we had the opportunity, and I had the opportunity to see us work with the legends and people that we grew up. Yeah. Slim Thug, Bun B, Paul Walls, the list go on of people who I was at the studio in the booth watching Doe record, going to shows at Warehouse Live, everything, building relationships organically.
Yeah.
I saw his work ethic. I saw what it mean to put in work ethic.
Yeah.
We smashed South by Southwest by 4-5 years in a row.
Want to know what's crazy? The first time
everything.
I ever met you and didn't know it was you was 2015 South by Southwest at the Bat Bar with Dope Beezy and B King.
Oh, 100. Yep.
I got the picture on my Instagram. That is crazy.
For sure. We went on. We had a tremendous run.
Oh yeah.
And man, was able to really do some stuff. Blessed. We was out there. We done pulled up Sprinter van. We had the posters. We had the shirts. We had the CDs. You know, at that time we was passing out CDs. One big success, I think, when we was helping with Dope, we must have printed up 5,000-10,000 of the Blue Magic, Retribution Kool-Aid, thousands of them.
Yeah.
What we handing out in the street. Here you go, getting people acclimated.
Yeah.
And so just kept building, man. And then so that's on the music side, right?
Yeah.
So we still building music. I'm recording music, Dope recording music. We got a whole clique. The whole clique at one point we was from Big Bad Cab to K-Dog to my homeboy White D to we had about 6-7 XVI. We had about 6-7 artists who was actively recording, putting out tapes. We was going through Head Records, got the brand. We out there rapping. Fast forward to 2013, I had an opportunity to go to Austin because we had been going to Austin. It was kind of like a thing with like 2 years.
6th Street.
Well, we going to South by. We going to 6th Street.
Yeah.
I done plugged up. I got a homeboy out there, Dirtbag Entertainment, named Trey. They always put on shows or book the artists. We come out there, they
do your thing,
do our thing. They'll have something at the beginning of Austin. Then that was like basically like a free week of shows. Like it was just like a known thing. I forgot the name of it, but right at the beginning of the year, it would be a bunch of promoters. They'd always you could go to Austin and be like a bunch of
is it like open mic?
It's
open
like
mics
it'd be like people putting on shows, open mics, but like everybody in Austin know they can go to these shows.
So it's like
a free week.
It's like a free South.
It was like a free South by, like a little mini South by free week.
Was it paid? Was it paid to perform, or was it just open opportunities?
Well, it'd be open opportunities, and people would book you knowing that it was a free show. So it was kind of like open opportunities for promoters to book artists too, because they tell you, hey, it's gonna be free. So can we show love? They'll get hotel rooms, stuff like that, just to bring us out. So we had a good time, balled out, and then man, I had the opportunity to go work at the University of Texas because, like I said, my background side by side been deep into the web, like building websites for large organizations, government organizations. And we'll get to where I'm at right now, but at that time, the University of Texas in Austin. So I was like,
wow,
shit, and I'm finna go touch Austin. We trying to get out of Houston anyway. So if I can go put a roof down,
because you mentioned Kappa, and I think the last time I went to Kappa, bro, I might have been like 13 or 14, you know what I'm saying? Taking pictures with titties and shit like that.
Look. My first time I went was 14.
Yeah. I was 13, 14, get dropped off my cousin, you know what I'm saying?
My big cousin,
taking pictures with titties back when motherfuckers had the
regular
camera.
Yeah.
You know, so your experience from Austin to the Kappa, like is there any relation like to like the same type of feel?
South by,
because you know Kappa was always crazy. Everybody was
South
out
by and Kappa had definitely had similarities. You know what I'm saying? But the Kappa, I mean, first and foremost, when we was going, the Kappa gonna be us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the culture. It's gonna be
for sure.
It's gonna be down here for sure, all the way through. And it's really about being out on the strip and just politicking. That's the part, the politicking on the street with the crowd.
Different crews, people flexing.
Because I used to go everywhere. Everywhere. And these all the same places. Mardi Gras, the Kappa, southbound 6th Street, 6th Street. You know what I'm saying? Very similar where you got, and we used to love going to these places.
That's before social media.
Before social media was popular. That's how you went and got connected with the people and got plugged in, met people and got the word out. We hit those, one of our, I guess now you say our strategy, we wait for those big events. I make sure we had t-shirts, make sure we had a little promo to pass out, and we make sure we mobbed down there and got the word out, take pictures, and then be able to take those pictures and put them on the website. Before social media. That was like our original strategy of like how we got buzzing in our area and our set for sure.
So hey, any advice on like bridging the gap between the between old school methods and what the new
modern
school's
day
doing with modern day? Because that's the thing. A lot of I feel like a lot of cats that are old school, they still feel word of mouth is like the most prominent way of getting expansion. So and then you get the new school, it's like, man, nah, you gotta pull out with your team, but you also gotta promote it on social media. Is there any way where you see that the gap can be merged between understanding of how to do things today for anybody that's seasoned?
Yeah, I feel like it's still a combination of both, and it still go down to the root of what it is. It's still even social media, word of mouth.
Word up.
If you see, if it's the validation, you see everybody liking, that's word of mouth.
Yeah,
that's who buzzing, that's who popping. But the other thing that I think the connection, it is a difference between building a real life connection with somebody and being able to see face to face, shake their hand, feel the energy that they putting out, and then creating a moment that person can remember forever. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So much happening on social that moment. Hey, I might see it in the moment. Oh, he buzzing because I'd have seen 1,000 likes. But
they might only be supporting you online.
They might only be supporting you online, and then I may have seen that he buzzing, but then tomorrow I can't remember who I saw that was buzzing.
Hey, real talk, you see so many.
So I see so much stuff. I'm like, who is that I seen popping? Because I saw he was buzzing online. I saw the validation, but the moment wasn't created for me. You know what I'm saying? So if you can combine those two, he buzzing online, then I see that person in person, and then that person could say, man, I seen him buzzing online, but I went and met him in person, and he was humble and a live dude. I'm a fan, you know what I'm saying? Sure. His word now connecting to other people in real life, or when he driving in the car, when they firing up, somebody saying who you listening to, you plugging it in, that moment gonna have him as a fan, as a person who is, I want to spread the word. Exactly. You know what I mean? That's the difference. Like, it's a difference from saying, also like is very easy. I can like. And it's easy for me to even say, man, I support, I'm gonna like it. But
that online presence has to match the footwork.
It has to match the footwork. And then the footwork, like, you can have somebody want to champion you or remember a moment continuously over time. Like you said, hey, I remember seeing y'all 15 bat bar, this and that. That's a moment in time I captured. We know, you know what I mean? But it's different from like, oh, I seen them on social. Exactly. I like this pose. Oh, that was a cool viral clip. You see it as that. But that moment is something that lasts.
It's memorable.
You know what I mean? It's memorable.
It's almost more memorable.
And it's like, it's all about long game or short game. It's all about investment and how you see it. Like somebody do you want to be super popping, the hottest person in the world this month and nobody know you? Or do you want to be kind of cool for 20 years?
Oh, God.
That you can eat,
longevity.
Survive. Yes, sir. And it kind of come out to the same. If you look at the scene, the rap scene, stuff like that, there's people like, I know they're like the OGs in the city. Yeah. See, one thing about it in Houston is like the gift and the curse. I know they always say, oh man, the OGs don't want to pass the torch.
Yeah, for sure.
We got only in Houston they stay alone. And like one part of that is like we should be celebrating more in a sense of not celebrate and taking the note that these are people who've been able to do what we're trying to do. For 30 plus years as a career. If anything, if you want the longevity of a career, we might want to take more notes than just say like, oh, y'all got to get out the way. It's like, no, I mean, that's, you tell the formula. What's the formula? Can I get on there? And then sometimes I'm like, if you see the people who've actually had longevity, they actually, to me, have always supported the youth, even like a Slim. Yeah, even to this day, like even when Doden was around, any of the younger artists I can even think of that ever came up, I always see Slim gonna reach out and like have them on the track or do something with them because he know too. Yeah, the more I tap in with the youngsters, the more it keep me relevant.
Paul Wall is the living testimony.
All the living testimony. So those are the guys who stand relevant and consistent. Really, that's really what we should be doing. Like, okay, how can because as a youngster buzzing, you should say, man, what can I do for Kiki? What can I do for Slim to keep them buzzing? But then if more youngsters thought of it that way, like the flip way, if you flip it the other way, like, man, I want to get the OGs involved and like maybe I could get them up off the couch or something like, hey, because let's put it in real. Let's fast forward and put it in a different type of terms with something like the AB and Dean, the live stream.
The live stream with them and Sauce Walker and them.
He could go get an AB and like he popping and streaming with this. Okay, I'm gonna go get an OG like AB. People know his name. He might not be popping in the streaming right now, but I know they know his name. But then once they plug, then it could flip flop. It's a mutual thing. Now it's like all the people who knew AB had no clue who Dean was, is like,
Yeah.
okay, now I know Dean. But where the youngsters might be like, oh, I didn't really know AB, but now they know AB.
Yeah.
And so now
that bridges the gap.
It bridges
the
the
gap.
gap. So them type of collaborations to me are ways that like you gotta respect the old. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you're a young quarterback and somebody like, let's say you're a young running quarterback, you play QB, you scramble, and somebody say, do you know Randall Cunningham? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know Randall Cunningham, but if you're a scrambling quarterback that's young, black quarterback in the league, and you're like, nah, I don't know Randall Cunningham. It's like, you got to do your homework then,
exactly,
because there's some things that he had to go through, and some things that
to get to Mike Vick, to get to where we are now,
all the people that we want to get to get, you got to know who VY, you got to know Vince Young, you got to know these
real
things.
talk,
boy. Shout out to Vince Young,
so
man.
you can understand how they got there, where you can learn it. Like I'm always big in like you can't discount the past. You know what I'm saying? I am with like, everything gonna come back around.
Yeah.
But also, you got to be future forward thinking.
Yeah.
But you can leverage the past, you know what I'm saying, for the future. That's just part of it.
I think a lot of artists, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you, and this is just my experience being around artists. I think a lot of artists, I think that they lose respect for the OGs when they realize that they got to have a budget. Sometimes, bro, they've gotten to where they gotten to. They want their bread sometimes, and you got to respect that because it's a business. Like with anything, it takes money to make money. So if most of these OGs will work with your budget, honestly, but a lot of artists is not honestly trying to invest in their craft. They don't understand. Like, hey, sometimes, bro, you want a big feature or you want to bridge the gap, bro. Pay that man, and you'll never know what he do. Once he see you serious, once you give him that bread, he might just help you launch your career.
And also, you don't know the type of connections that somebody that has experience or how long they've been in the game, who they might have in their pocket. They can really put you on something while you are on the level of open mics and doing your own local shows. Exactly. So I do believe that further than just certain performances that are real big opportunities.
Yeah,
man. We collaborate with somebody that's. They've been up and down. They've been through different doors.
Exactly.
You gotta just invest in yourself.
You gotta, because a lot of artists feel like, oh, I go hard. They should just want a little. I'm like, bro, they don't.
You know how many people out here go hard?
Yeah.
How many people out here that
in their situation too? A lot of them paid for big features, and then it took off. You know what I'm saying? Or they were around the right people. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it wasn't just handed to them.
Yeah, straight up.
So why they just gonna hand it to us? Exactly.
Well, this, and I say real quick to it, because y'all said make a huge point. And like the concept or the thought that somebody should hand you or somebody has to hand you anything, you know what I'm saying? Yo, well, we not even checking the chat.
I just now saw yo. What's up, y'all? What it do?
Dawson the problem.
And shout out these things too. Both our boys.
Yes, sir. Okay, that's it. But the thing I was saying is more so like as artists. Or almost anything. I want to instill in my son. Just everything is like, nobody needs to give you any, like nobody. Like nobody has to give you free, anything, bro. Like not one thing. Yeah. Like that. Not like you. Like it's not. Nobody's obligated to do not one thing for you in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like mama is really the only person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully daddy, you know what I'm saying? But mama maybe might be the one person that's like, mama, you should, and even that is like, you know what I'm saying? Mama not even have to do something for you know, past a certain age. Yeah. So it's like that. And usually when you paint, like, the truth is relationships to me are more than anything. You know what I'm saying? You build a relationship and people see what you're trying to do. People see you doing that. It's gonna be people wanting to see you shine. And I'm speaking from experience.
That's like being accessible. Like exactly. I see what Frankie's saying right here. And this makes me want to ask you the question: consistency beats talent any day. Yeah, I agree with that, LB, but I'm gonna say this too. I do believe you could be doing too much out here. Like I believe that if you're way too accessible, there's no real like if I could see you on Thursday and Tuesday at this open mic, why the fuck am I gonna buy a ticket from you if I can see you all day long? So I get a consistency, but also there needs to be something mysterious about a person that's an artist.
100%. No, but I think what you said, I agree with what you said with the word you said 1,000%. But I do think they're two different words. One word accessible, one word consistent. Yeah. To me, those are two different things. They're two different things. But accessibility, I agree with you. Is like as an artist, there has to be some sense of like you can't be too accessible and then expect me to also pay an exclusive fee.
Come on,
that doesn't make sense.
Right.
You can't be you can't be super accessible, but your prices are for exclusivity. Like that don't work. That don't work. And so there has to be a balance of that. And then, but I agree with consistency over talent. Is consistency, being there, doing your thing, putting out music, going to the shows, networking, shaking hands, people seeing you when they need to see you, doing what you need to do. The consistency of that is what keeps up with longevity and leads to the most success. It's just like it's going to be in high school or football. The people who make it to the NFL, there's a lot of people who make it where they weren't the best player in high school. Like it was a couple cats, they was really way better, but the one cat that made it was the one who always listened to coach. He had the best grade. He stayed grinding. You always kind of knew he was like it was like he wasn't the best, but he always found a way to like. People was always like, how he made it over there? Why? He go to their school. You know, he may have walked on at UT. It was a running back at the Texas, and my home was like, man, he used to be like third string when we was playing. But he went. Then he transferred to a private school. Then he went to UT and walked on. And he stayed for 3-4 years. Then he played his last year. Then he made a team. He understood his assignment. Like it take those steps. And I always say, like, you got to think, if I'm a coach, if I'm a label, of anything like that, it don't matter how good if you that good, but it's causing me stress. Like to get you be like, it's tough. But if it's somebody, but if it's if it's somebody who man, they doing the right thing, they're gonna be positive on the team, this and that, you gonna find a way to make it.
God damn, the Ocho Cincos, the Antonio Browns, the Cam Newtons, you know what I'm saying?
Doing too much.
The TOs,
they're a little too much.
They were special,
but they were special, but they was just a tad too much for the whole package of everything. And you got to deal. You're in a team sport, and so you can't be too me in a team sport. You know, no matter how good you are, we playing on a team. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So it don't matter. And just like what coaches say, you might be able to do all that extra stuff, but by you doing it, this guy who can't do it gonna think he could do it. Yeah. And we can't have him on the team thinking he could do that. You know,
that translates to artists too, because you're gonna have too many artists doing too much.
And so I think there's the consistency of like staying on top of it, getting your music out. Going to the shows, networking, following up, being that person that people know they can rely on.
What you're saying in the chat, Frankie said, because a person can be trash, but with consistency, they can get better.
They can get better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, like my coach used to say, you either getting better or worse every day. You ain't never staying the same. So it's like either you work it to improve or you taking a step back. Then you got to add in a layer of if the next man next to that, and that's why they say you either never stay the same. Because even if I stay the same, but he got better. Now where I had this much lead, he got better. He up here, so I didn't stay the same. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. He actually got closer to me.
You didn't hold your position.
And if I wait one more day, he might, I look up, he gonna pass me up. And that, I think that's
6'9" successful, or the what's that boy name? Little Pumps. They might not be the best artists, but consistently and they work ethic, they always put themselves in the right position. They've been around and grab the knowledge when they needed it enough to be successful. And you can't really hate on them.
And you can't hate on them. And I'll say this, and this one I just throw in there. You also got to run your own race, because we don't know what other extra sauce or incentives or side deals or conspirities or something. That 6'9" Lil Pump running on.
You're right.
We don't know that. Yeah. So if we try to judge our career and say, oh, well, Lil Pump did X, Y, Z, and he did that.
You don't know what
else he did. Yeah. So it's about your you can't be too high or too low about your race at any time, because you really, and that's where social media can kind of get a little bit, because you really don't know the full story. You know, it's there was a lot of run where it started way back when they started. When the Mike Jones, when the Houston scene was turning that, and then when the SoundCloud era came up, the major labels was doing a trick. Yeah. They would sign people, but not announce it, because then it got popular to be underground, get your numbers up, and then so what they do is the triple, the X, the pumps, all the people like that. They signed her, Cardi B. They were signed to the major label. Still putting out mixtapes as they was underground. So they still get the underground buzz, but they're getting a little extra push. So we're thinking organically they're independent. They're independent. They're independent and blowing up. So we're thinking, oh man, they just blew up off the SoundCloud. But all in all, they got a whole Atlantic team that's seeding little things so they can get buzz. Meet a certain metric, and then when they hit that metric, bam, let's repackage, put it out in store.
That's why I want to ask you. Well, go ahead with Docs. Go ahead.
He said there was moments where I was consistently trashed because I wasn't aware of improvement needed. I mean, I feel like I disagree with that because I know Docs the person, and I know his growth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, you might not be making the music that you made back then right now, but I just feel like a lot of us, like where he going for, is that a lot of us just didn't have that that push that we needed. You know, a lot of it, if we had a record label, if everybody had a record label or everybody had the same push and the same, then, you know, obviously it'd be a different type of
straight up
game. You know what I'm saying? If everybody's on a level playing field, but because
the playing field not level.
Exactly. Level. Like you said, we all got our own race. You know what I'm saying?
Because we also got to ask ourselves, and anytime an artist asks me, because like I said, a management consultant, people have asked, I love talking music, I read about music business, that's one of my things. But the biggest thing is like, why I say every race, everybody in game ain't the same.
Exactly.
Like, what do everybody want?
Yeah.
If you ask, I ask a lot of artists, what do you want, brother?
Yeah.
That most of the time is not a clear cut. You know what I'm saying? It might be something that's very abstract. I want to make it. I want to blow up. I want to get hot.
Gotcha. What you gonna do? What you gonna do with
that? Oh, what is it? What does it mean? I can sign you right now. You want to get a record deal? Sign this piece of paper.
Exactly.
You got one. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what do that mean? And do you even really want a record deal?
And then what caliber too?
Because
what's your
plan after that?
You don't gotta leave Texas to make it. Like, don't have to really leave Texas.
You got to think. We got those Snoop Dogg's, like a bunch of artists across the board who like. They didn't blow up globally, but they could take care of their family from music.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Right here in the city. Like you, because I could say a person could take care of their family doing music here, and none of us know nothing about their music. They could be making hundreds of $1,000s a year, and we don't even know. Like, and that person could be like, that's it. Like, I'd rather be making $150,000. Coming to the studio when I want to, rapping, doing my little thing, and going home. I'm making 150. Then let's say
you got more, and you also have more control.
I got more control of what I can do. I do all that, and that might be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we might not know who that person is.
I personally think that's very okay.
I think that's fire. I got everybody in my business. I'm good.
And so this is what we got to ask ourselves: we say that's good? And I personally, my first thought from some of the stuff that y'all doing, and I see. I think y'all have that mindset and know what to do. But the thing about that is like, if I feel I'm good, then the moves I'm making and the things I'm trying to do should be geared towards that goal, right? So if I'm doing that, that means, okay, when I put out my music, can I sell? You know what I'm saying? What can I sell? Or can I sell something?
Or can I sell where I'm at?
Can I sell where I'm at? Exactly. It's like, how can I start monetizing and turning this music thing that I'm doing into a viable business today?
I think that's the hardest part.
I'm not waiting on, because I think a lot of times when I hear artists, it's like the lotto ticket method. Like,
exactly.
One day,
the big deal.
One day, from everything I'm doing, somebody gonna come across my music on Instagram.
With a suitcase full of millions. Look,
I'm gonna get it. And I've heard people say, it's two routes. Oh, I'm gonna drop something. Somebody gonna hear it. They gonna call me. I'm gonna fly out.
Bro, like living a pipe dream.
And I done made $1 million. Or it's
somebody that doesn't understand.
Yeah. Or this is not even like all I need is this feature, and we out of here.
Exactly.
We to the top. Not a bad method, and I think those are things that could help you scale up and get you to there. But I think there's a lot of mindset of like at some point something gonna happen. One snap. And it's gonna change my whole life.
It's still a possibility though with monetization.
Everything a possibility.
It's a pipe dream, but it's a possibility.
There's a probability it can happen because we watched it happen.
But look at it can't. But look at this. Okay, you have a viral moment. You don't have your publishing set up. You don't have any merch or anywhere somebody to purpose.
Or even the business IG,
you don't have your business
monetize,
IG, so you can monetize. You don't have none of that set. Then it happened, but you missed the big opportunity. So it's like if your mindset was like, I want to have all my shit structured. I own my business. Got all my paperwork. Right. You're ready to take advantage of those opportunities that pop up. Yeah. I think, and that's what I mean by I feel like I seen where we at the event. Let's think about how can we turn this into monetize. How can we, it's still a business. Like I'm just not playing the hoping. Yeah. I'm trying to get dollars. I'm turning it into something at the same time. And I think, that could just continue to grow and build, and then also preparing, whether that's you, now next time you got, somebody say, hey man, I love what you're doing. Let me come help with the food while you doing the music. Yeah. Okay. Now now we got a bigger opportunity. Exactly. I already got, I need a couple people on the team. Okay. I got somebody who now they know their position. Yeah. Hey, when we go to this one, I need now from here on, you doing the food. Okay. Now you on the merch. Okay. Now I'm on this. Now we kind of got some, we done built our positions. Yeah. So now as you scale up, it's not okay. We go to South by and we trying to do food, and now you trying to do 1,000 things or teach somebody something new. Mm-hmm. They done say, okay, it's just like the play we ran at the open lab, just the next stage. But we know we done kind of practice. So it's those type of habits and those type of just little micro transactions and learning that compound. So I think
my stomach growls. I know y'all heard that shit.
I think that, to me, that's the stuff that where the consistency is very important, because you're consistently building, you're consistently cultivating my craft, my program, everything I got going, and figuring that out. Yeah. So like the consistency could help smooth it out. So then when somebody, we got this bigger thing, you can be more prepared for that bigger thing. It's like, okay, we did, it's we ain't done that, but we kind of know how our program go now. Exactly. So we ready for that. And so I think a lot of people try to skip those steps too.
Yeah, they do.
You ain't ready. You might not be ready to get on for the OG to give you a free feature.
Yeah, exactly.
like that might not be the look right.
Don't even probably have your business cred. Yeah. I think that's the big thing with artists nowadays, especially, is just like having your business ready for the big moment. Y'all so ready for a big moment, but then if something big do happen, like you said, you missing money. There's so many artists that we know that, and I know personally, that got a platform and get a lot of views, but they're not getting paid off of it because they don't understand the business aspect of it.
That's why I wanted to talk teams. Right after we got to what Docs was mentioning about growth, I wanted to talk about teams because look, from an artist perspective, I've had management representation. And shout out to Kenesha, KLP Consulting. Yeah. But I was her first prototype. I was her first subject that she was learning about the business. Yeah. And I want to say honestly, I think that some of me not answering to somebody else, but always letting somebody else think they know what's best for you, versus what you have in mind for yourself. That really it really watered down some of my creativity on rooms that she's trying to put me in versus how I really am. Mm-hmm. And I had a coworker again. He was working at the same refinery I was working at, B Banks, and he was telling me, he's like, man, look, you're not at the point where you need management. Yeah. And so when we talk about teams, what does it really take? Because I want to know this personally as an artist myself. What does it really take to find some people that believe in you enough to back you, like as a team? Like you're not there's no management, because again, I don't think you should have a manager. Unless it's something that you can't manage. Exactly. Yeah. So you really need a team and or a seasoned manager. I'm not saying Kenesha's doing great. I love what she's doing. I love what she did for me. I appreciate and respect all of it. She's taking me to different states. Yeah. I've opened up for Jadakiss, over there at the It's Your Times conference with Benny Pugh, some really big things. Chosen One TV with Sam Pugh. She's really put me in some major places. But also, I think that you have to know what you're doing, or also you need a team to go with that. Yeah. So, what would be your standpoint on an artist just going ahead and getting a manager versus him or her having a team?
Yeah. No, I
or both.
Yeah, or both. So I do think that there's a line, because I used to hear a lot of times, man, if I just had a manager like him, I'd be
show up to everything they set up for.
Yeah, I'd be this, and they do that. And I feel like that's not always true. And the thing is, it's like, I'm with you, of like having a manager.
It sounds good.
Especially, it sounds great, especially if you're a young artist it sounds like, okay, that took me to the next level.
Exactly.
But I think having a definition of what do you need people to do, and like when I say team, people around you that are supporting where you're trying to go. But I think from an artist,
not fans, but
people who want to work,
potential business partners.
Exactly. That could be potential business partners to help push your goal. But as an artist, you got to think, you got to also separate yourself from these two places. There is the artist. There is this entity thing that we've created that we're trying that actually needs to get managed.
Yeah.
The brand of that of poster. You know what I mean? Like that is one thing. That's not actually you. You have to look at it like, okay, that's this thing here.
Yeah.
Right? The manager is managing that. The manager shouldn't be managing you. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Unless y'all have came up there and no, I actually need somebody to manage the person because I don't know what I'm, you know what I'm saying?
Like I need PR training or something.
Beyond PR training. I need somebody that can help me schedule to get the kids. You know, I need somebody to make sure I'm getting up. Right. So if it's you have to get up in the morning. If you need somebody to get you up to the morning to the studio, that's not the man because the poster should be at the studio. Is you as an individual has to manage yourself to get up and get poster to the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Doctor said some artists need assistance and don't realize it. A lot of artists don't understand the roles each play as well. Some need agents or PRs, but think they need a manager. Yeah, a lot of people.
100%.
I just got done talking to artists that think that a manager do this and LeBron. That's not even what a manager do.
It's not even what a manager.
You need a street promotion team.
Exactly. And so that I think that comment was perfect. And what I was trying to get across is like, instead of saying I need this label, let's just think about as a artist, what do I need to get posted? First off, as an individual, like hey, Albert Hughes, my name, and my artist name A Hughes. What does A Hughes need to do to get to the next level? What do we need to do to get A Hughes, the artist, to the next level? It start with me, Albert. If I got mindset to think like, okay, I need to get he ready to book shows. I'm not versed at getting shows booked. Maybe I need an agent to help get book shows.
Exactly.
Okay. People are calling for shows. I need somebody to be able to field those calls or field these opportunities that come to Albert. And I don't have time. Oh, come to A Hughes. Albert, personally, I don't have time to field those calls and reply and
or sit on social media looking for everything.
So that might be a manager. So we might say I need a manager to field calls for A Hughes, you know what I'm saying? And like that, but if no calls are coming in, like I really don't need
because I believe like for me personally, my experience with Kenesha, like she wanted to if I'm just out and about random opportunities, if somebody's like my boy Nikki Danger, if he like, hey man, I got a show going on, this and this. And then so the relationship became with me and Kenesha. She's like, if somebody hits you up for a show, send them to her. Yeah. And then I noticed that things would get, there would be a level of uncommunication or there'd be a level of a misunderstanding to where then this doesn't happen. I'm like, damn, well, I really wanted to do that show.
Especially if that was your homeboy. It's like, I got a relationship
with her too, but also, we're wanting to yes or no to outfits for shows. But I'm like, man, I know what the fuck look good. Yeah. So I think that sometimes if a manager is unexperienced, she might be overstepping her boundaries on and invading your creativity.
100%. No, that's gonna happen. And so that's why too a real artist got to know at the end of the day, you are the owner of the business. You know what I'm saying? And that's the manager working for you. That's what it really is. And so everything can get construed based on because you can start feeling as an artist. Oh, because I know artists can start doing this. Oh, it's on the manager if I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Now it's okay. Oh, if it's just something I want to pass off, I'm gonna pass it off to the manager. If it's something if I think it's important, I'm gonna connect with it. Well, if that's not communicated clearly to the manager, that's what you're doing. Then it could be conflict, and it's usually the biggest thing with team manager or anything is clearly defined roles and expectations. Like the more we can communicate of like, this is what I expect from you. This is what you can expect from me. Let's figure that out and then go forward. The more that is, the better the relationship will be. Because I think from everything I've seen, hey, I want you to be my manager. And that's where it go, and the manager runs.
Just let you completely take the wheel.
Because sometimes I hear it, you're excited, like you said, this is the first person. She's excited. I heard about management. I love music. I love what you're doing. I see you doing. And so they're conflicted too of times. What actually should they be doing? Maybe she feels like I'm trying to be. I want to show my value. I'm trying to bring as much value, and so I think it's probably this is in music management, but in any relationship, the more we know. Hey, this is what I expect from you. This is what you can expect from me. And we're on the same page.
And she has platforms, and how I look at it in hindsight, how I see it now is that I think I've done more for her platform than she has done for me growing as an artist. You know, I am a big reason a lot of people know what Pop Night is. Especially down this way, just being honest. I'm a big reason why people know that. And again, you know, a lot of the functions she has and businesses that she connects with and builds relationships with, you know, they're up and coming new Black businesses and shit, but they don't necessarily have a general population. And me, I'm used to performing with the general population of a few hundred at least.
Yeah, like you said, your first major show was, you know, Over the Number Zero,
about 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? So like once I went from there to almost open mic level of crowds and at shows, and you know, and expecting to sell tickets and shit like that, and you know, they were being sold. But then I do believe that it got to a point to where either the shows were at locations where people they don't get people there, or it's way too far for the people that came out to support me to slide to. So you know, again, that's what happens when you have somebody that's for the first time and trying something.
That's what Doctor said. Like even back to like the close yours, like that's a stylist. It's about, like he said, communicating that role. Like, hey, this is what I expect for you. If you new to this, you know what I'm saying, to where like Caesar, I know like you and Dope Easy probably had a totally different relationship.
I say with our relationship, it came off of I believed in it. You know what I'm saying? I believed in it early. I had my own vision around we want to take music and what we want to do.
Right.
I too was learning, especially with Dope. It was like we just trying to figure it out. And as far as like getting business structure, trying to make stuff happen. He also had an assistant. I'm gonna shout out her name Lauren.
Okay.
She came in the mix and she added a ton of value in like she actually was working with Killer first. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Killer Calion.
Like Killer Calion. And like he was part of we was at one point we was all hitting the road on the same. We was definitely making moves. And like Lauren brought a lot of value to the table. And I think her role was like we said assistant, or they would call it assistant, but I would say the role she was playing for stuff I seen her do for Killer, stuff I seen her do for Doe, stuff that she did for us was tremendously valued from an assistant standpoint of just like she gonna be there as like you need to tuck your hey, people don't wear that chain like that. You can do this where it was like she just got our ear to the street and we went to A3C in Atlanta. This was before
A3C is a big festival.
Before ASAP Ferg had got big. Rocky had blew up. This was maybe like 2013 or something. Ferg hadn't dropped, but we went to we was out there and she was like, "Hey, that's Ferg. I'm telling all y'all right now, y'all need to go connect right now. He's gonna be the hottest nigga out here." And everybody like, man, I don't know Ferg. He came out there, he wrecked, but it was kind of like, okay, cool. Man, I promise you, about 2-3 weeks later, I think his first single, whatever, had dropped.
Put in work.
Dropped.
Shabba Ranks.
Look, that Shabba
gold chain.
He dropped that. And but just imagine if somebody would like he know King. Hey, what's up? I'm from the city. We doing this. Man, I love to collab and connect there before he get hot. And then you know what I'm saying, y'all get in the lab and then he blow up. Those are the opportunities that like you catch it real low, catch an artist. Y'all vibe, get on the thing, then he blow up, and now by association,
that's that connection.
Catch it while it's smoke before it catch on fire.
That's the relationships, and like she was
very train at the stop.
She was very valuable at like knowing them little nuggets of like y'all need to go talk to.
But that go back to what you said. It take a team. Everybody played a role, and everybody was comfortable in that role. And I think that a lot of artists just get too egotistical, and everybody got to be that guy. But when you're around a lot of humble people, y'all believe in each other. It ends up working out better. You know what I'm saying?
It ends up working out better.
Because everybody know, like, I'm just trying to play a role so we all can win. It's not a me thing. It's a, hey, we all for to play our role so we could,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that is rare, but I also think that's why that you, Dope Easy, was successful with what y'all did. with Killer, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to both of them. I'm blessed to have a feature with Doe Beezy and with Killer Calleon out the city. It's two of my favorite lyricists out the city. But I think that y'all was successful because everybody knew their role, everybody played their role, and y'all was a team. You know what I'm saying? And getting to see
we
y'all.
ended up getting a little video. We had video guy. We, like you said, getting those roles and having everybody connected on the same page. And having multiple people that can do that helped the situation. I think every little piece of the pie that we had helped it work. I think Doe at the time, like when I'm going straight like this is the picture of when I saw us all the way up here and getting the success.
Yeah,
consistency, the teamwork, people knowing their role, understanding what they do, and just having the mindset to go. Man, we did something. I'll tell you how the South by the very first South by. I think we went in 11, just went in 12. No, 11 was the one we went down there just one day and drove. It was a dude named BLB. You can look at him. He used to do videos for a lot of people in the city. He did the video for the first Young Thug and what's his name video? Birdman, Young Thug, the Lifetime.
Oh wow!
He was Doe's videographer. He was Doe's personal videographer. He grew up. He like left, did the Lifetime. Next thing we know, he did the Lifetime video. He's on the plane with Birdman and Young Thug consistently for like the next 5-6 years. Like never seen him again. Man, like you can look up BELEBE BLB. Yeah. Gone. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he was part of the team as like at one point the very first video, like our video guy and building it, like how that happened. Nobody knew who BLB was. He did a photo shoot for Doe Beezy. Then he did a video for him. And then then everybody wanted BLB video. Like then like I said, he linked up with Birdman. He gone. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, and when they first started, it was like BLB was just like this guy that people seen around. Yeah, just a regular video. Then like a year and a half later was like BLB is like he got his own name.
Is that the same one that shot the the Pass Me the Dutch remix that Doe did?
Yeah, all that. BLB, he used to have a little flat top piece. Yeah, that was him. All of those early videos. Every early video you seen, he was on until Lil Justin, until our partner Lil Justin. Yeah. Once BLB left, our partner Lil Justin basically took their role. And then all the little meet and greets, the follow, the recap videos, behind the scenes. And then the videos, and Lil Justin came in and he was playing that role. That's around the time when we had the spot with Will and we was building from there. So it was just like seeing those times where we were just building, staying consistent, staying humble, like shaking a lot of hands. Like I said, I saw where we show by show we was going to every show that was at Warehouse Live. That would be backstage.
Warehouse Live, man.
That would be backstage. Go see Bun, shake his hand. Salute, everything, right? That just happened for months, like a few months. Yeah. And then it started being like, then he dropped Reggie Push the Kool-Aid. Yeah, I hear that. It's jamming. So so Bun giving him a nod. And then one day, Doe was working on the Blue Magic album, and he was like, man, Bun, I'm ready for you. No problem. You know what I'm saying? And so we go to the studio, Bun come in. And this was one of our moments where it was like, this we made it moment. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm growing up, man.
That's bridging the gap.
My older cousin put me on Bun B when I was like in the second or third grade. Yeah, they one of the first or second UGK tape ever. He had moved to Arlington from Houston. Was like I remember he went into the store. I saw the tape, Underground Kings, put it in. That's the first time I heard about it. So fast forward, we here at the moment. I turn my head. I see Bun walk in. What's up? Because by this time, he done seen me with Doe. Like, he know what
he know y'all.
What's up, boy? He give me a handshake. I'm like, Bun in here. You gonna drop something.
Yeah, that's
Bun
crazy.
go in the studio to be able to see this. When I say, and then Bun, this is what I say about the OG and professionalism. I seen this with my own eye. Bun had this was before the earbuds. It was the ear with the wire. He walked in with the wire. He just moving his head. Yeah. He hollered at me. Next thing I'm like, hey, we in there like he go in the booth. So we
the same way, bro.
Let's go here. So
like a little kid.
Look, we go peek our head in there. He in the booth. Like he wrapping up. He dropped the last like few bars we heard, and then I said, damn, Bun in there. I go sit down. Bun walk out. All right, boy, I'm gone. I'm like, damn, that was quick. We wait till he leave. We all running the hit play. Yeah. Man, crazy 16. Like, I'm like, oh, but it was like he came in, got to business, got up. He just went in, knocked that hoe out, walked back out. I say, man, that boy showed. I seen true professionalism walking in there, and it was a moment of like the little organic handshakes in the building. And I seen with that it all culminated in that moment for he. Okay, bam. He just got, he did the feature on love. But it was all because of like at this point when I say if somebody was performing at their warehouse, I used to get upset. I was like, I don't want to go up there. I don't want to be up there. And then we up there till the last. Ain't nobody. We in the lot. It's empty. We done waited to everybody gone. We done shook every hand. We done passed out every CD. We in the almost every time there was a show up there, we the last people in the back of the lot because it used to come out the back. We used to be back there. Somebody might have a square, but it'd be like I always remember looking around like ain't not a person here. It's time for us to leave. But those were the type of things where like people saw that and and then once they saw that, it was like, man, they the hardest working out here. And then everybody, it was kind of like a snowball effect. Like people want to rock with it. They see him rocking. And like that's really what did it. And I think like from that was our success. I think the things that I would have done to help it keep going, if we could go back in retrospect, was once you get that, if you're trying to go to the next level, you have to almost repeat the stage completely again, other places over and over again. Because it's like this. You would think that you could end up thinking you're bigger than you are, and it'd be the same 200-300 people that know you. But in your head, every time you go somewhere, people saying, "Man, you killing, you the hottest."
That's kind of my experience right now. I got the same few hundred that know me, and then every time I go to somewhere like it's an open mic, whether it's a hole in the wall, whether it's somewhere in the Fifth Ward, or North Side, or West Side, and I go there, and then normally there's a bunch more artists than it seems like supporters in there. But every time I go to one of these motherfuckers, even if it's one deep, they're like, man, blah blah, where you from, blah blah. Hey, no, we need to we need to blah blah, and then I'll be like, man, come on, let's work.
For sure.
But that's kind of what I experience right now. And I need to figure out for myself personally on the artist level, what can I do or have an outdoor day to where I'm actually growing my fan base.
So especially for somebody
and I'm talking about meeting somebody that's not another artist.
An actual consumer.
How can I get more fans?
I'm trying to figure out the formula for that. What kind of event can I be part of? What can I do that's free?
I think that's just trial and error, bro. We just got to keep trying different stuff until stuff stick. That's how you find your demographic.
Yeah,
target.
I agree with that because the thing I want to say is like if you get too stuck and see the same fan, you start feeling like, man, I'm popping. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Or you start feeling like, or
you get lost in that shit.
Or you get lost in it, and you don't want to be places where you can't feel like that.
Yeah.
But as a growing artist, where you
don't feel that love.
As a growing artist, you need to feel less love because I'm not if I'm somewhere where I'm just getting love, they already know me. Yeah. So it's that's as far as that bus goes. I gotta be especially in the growth phase. Yeah. I need to be in places where to grow, I need to be there and I'm like, damn, I'm not hot. Like I gotta prove myself.
I always said Bill Beasley was bigger than Texas. If he would have expanded outside of Texas,
he could have built it. And so I think if I go back, I would have he needed to like just go out, like go to Cali or go to somewhere in Atlanta, wherever it happened to be, and start, even if you feel like you starting over, like, okay, nobody know me, but I built. And so if you go out there, nobody know you, repeat the same formula. I'm going to all the shows out there. I'm shaking all the hands. I'm going to studios. Now I recreated what I created in Houston and Atlanta. So now I got that feeling in Atlanta. And then in Houston, I only exponentially grew it because now using social media, they see that I did that in another city. So they really behind me. Then I repeat, go to New York or LA, start from about people, but I'm bringing a little bit of buzz, like, oh, my people from Atlanta check out, but you have to rebuild. So now once you done did that, you kind of built your markets, you built your fan base, you got credibility in multiple locations. You've also built places where you can go revisit, and like now you can now you're making a connection. Now you're bringing them to the city. Now you know what I'm saying. Now the people you went out there. I met this dude in Atlanta. I plugged up. He showed me the city. He came into town. I'm riding him around. I'm showing him the city. Exactly. Now we built bridges. Yeah. So now we got some stuff going from city to city, state to state. And I feel like that was I feel like maybe and this is me talking retrospect, my own opinion. I think we got to a place where it was like, where that place was there, where it was just a crossroad to really take it to the next where you trying to go. We need to keep going outside the city, or we need to turn our focus and create full business structure here and like focus on the monetization of the city, right?
Yeah.
Like, cause like Slim, he probably like, I don't have to go out. I could just drop I already got a name. I could drop my albums here. It's in the city. Kiki, I got a location. You know, I got a big, I got a big enough demographic.
Yeah.
I just need to give them product. I think, like you said with Doe, it's either keep giving your demographic product, or you have to go out to these other locations and build a big enough demographic.
Yeah.
Because I think we also got caught up in the middle place of there was an era. The era that we were in was like still the free mixtape era.
Yeah.
So it was, no one really knew how to, even the people I'm talking about hadn't figured out the new wave of how to monetize music.
Y'all was right in that gray area of the transitional stage.
We were in the gray area when there wasn't like, oh, let's get on the stream, and then we know the streaming gonna pay the check. You know what I'm saying? It was more of like, get your music. They had tricked everybody to put your music out for free, build a big enough buzz, and then they'll come find you and want to sign you and give you the check. You know, so we were in that mindset era of like, and then with that mindset, to get there, we got to get out the city, because you're not going to be able to get big enough in that era for them to give you the bag unless you got these multiple markets, or you viral, or you pop.
You already hit this step, so the only step you can only go to the next.
You can only keep going, and so that it was like we kind of, with timing, with everything, timing, luck, everything matters. But I always say too, man, if you have that ownership, if you own your assets, you do music, you're an artist, whatever type of art you have, maintain ownership, because you never know when the value, when you're really going to get the maximum value of the asset you own.
Fact.
Sometimes people think you can drop something, like there's big hits that came out, but they made more money with the hits when they got sampled today than in the past. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where it's
That's
like,
the
they probably thought like, man, we killed it, but then, oh no, we really killing it now because somebody put it on a viral thing on TikTok, and it's like it's somebody who still happened to own their record. Wow. Or I'll just say like D-Rec from Rexshot Records. So fast forward, you could go rexshotrecords.com. If y'all know Quiet Money died, everybody like, oh, okay, all
I got to open up for them last year.
So with Rexshot, I started working with them, doing website work, doing artist stuff in the background, like 2016. Like I did like a year and a half where I was like in the office working with them a lot. And then I still do stuff. I got the website, I do consulting, do stuff with them. But somebody like D-Ray Dixon, a CEO, he put out Fat Pat Records, Big Mo Records, 99, 2000. I would say, I don't know the full thing, but I feel like he owned those records. The Texans, the Rockets, the Astros.
Are you mad?
Everybody he's probably getting more from those records today
than he
was
back then. Yeah.
And so just imagine him holding on to the ownership of those records, keeping the brand above, keeping some stuff going until he hot enough to sign a Quiet Money guy who's hottest in the city and be able to bring something to the table that has value that they can bring together and bring value to. So there's that piece of like, let's kind of go with the race I was saying of like, timing is, we don't know the timing.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times we want something very fast, or our expectation is that something is going to give us the return in a snap of a finger. And not all the time it does that. And sometimes
we living in that social media era too, where we feel like, it can happen at any time. Our viral moment can
I think we depend too much on
depend too much on it
subconsciously. Yeah, a lot of folks think that that's the formula now. And I think if everybody's sticking to the same formula, then bro, like it's a hell of a lottery pick. It is. Everybody says that. Oh, Bob, you just need to do this. Blow up on TikTok. I deleted my TikTok 5 days ago. I'm done with it.
For real?
I'm done with it. I can't. My mind, Snapchat, Instagram,
I feel you, bro. I
Facebook.
tell you, I forget about TikTok all the time. Everybody keep telling me, "Hey, bro, TikTok's the one." I'm like, bro,
Trill Talk Sundays. It's too much going on. It's too much for me.
Tell me this about social. I'm gonna tell you something crazy about social media, okay? Because we established it. I'm old school. I'm an OG in the game. I've been around for a minute. But I grew up DJ Screw. You know what I'm saying? Screw tapes. You know what I'm saying? The phenomenon of what it is. Fat Pat, Kiki.
Yeah.
We know these people. When I was in the 7th, 8th grade, the majority, and this is out here, Clear Lake, Friendswood. We not even in the hood. We just all tapped in somehow. My sister boyfriend from the city.
Yeah, somebody knows somebody.
My homeboy, he's cousin. So we know about the city.
Straight up.
We're literally saying our favorite rappers on earth, Big Mo, Fat Pat. These are guys that we're seeing in class.
Yeah.
We've never seen them.
Yeah.
We have no clue what they look like.
Facts.
They've never put out a video.
Yeah.
All we have, listen, their music ain't quality. All we know is it's on a tape. The tape got popping and it's not clear. They freestyling, and we're saying that they're our favorite rappers. And we've never seen them. We've never seen. We don't know what they look like.
Yeah.
We have no clue.
No
They
Google.
I remember.
They didn't have the chain. There was no chain that got us attracted. There wasn't there was nothing. It was strictly the feeling we got from the music that made us say, these guys are our favorite artists. I want to be just like
remembering they freestyles
and they're still legends to today. We could say whatever we want. There's people, if Lil Kiki can drop a tape and make music today, he never signed a major label, and he been doing this since the 90s. This is like 30 years of rapping.
I guarantee you they ain't on TikTok dancing.
And I guarantee he's not doing that on TikTok dancing. So that's the thing where we trying to say is they could try to tell us what formula they're trying to tell us a formula that could work. But what we don't understand, I could go on a tangent of all the stuff that they tell us that's viral and they want us to do. If we really knew that that's all a set of control to get us to do something for them, you know what I mean? It's just like if we go back,
like it's like food, like there's different types of food. When you hungry and there's different types of food to eat, they all gonna get you food.
They all gonna get you food.
You don't gotta just eat French fries and burgers.
Look, they all might look French fries and burgers from In-N-Out or Shake Shack don't taste good.
Yeah.
And fill me up.
Yeah.
A burger from Delta Blues tastes better, but it's still gonna taste good. So they both gonna taste good and fill me up. But it's still a difference.
It's still a difference.
One is more expensive and one not.
You got
one gonna take faster, one you gonna have to sit down.
Yeah, you gotta sit down
it's
and
like
chill.
so like it's very like a hard thing to balance in that of like what's your this is what's gonna work for this is what you got to do for it to work and then what is working because it's and then the other factor like if people don't know this is just some game about technology. Facebook, the likes, the hometowns, the pages, we all like, man, that's dope, I can connect with my friends. But the whole reason they set that stuff up is so that they could have free segmentation of an audience that they could sell to advertisers.
Damn, that's literally algorithm.
Like there's no like they're only like let's create these pages that people can like because then we could tell the advertisers I can give you these people and I can confirm that they like this particular thing.
Build an algorithm, bro. That is absolutely insane. That's crazy.
So then look at this on TikTok. You see how now with the AI, you got the look. They can make the cat do the exact dances.
Yes.
So guess what? They've been doing this for several years. Have y'all ever remember when they used to show the clips or when people for EA they used to have to go to the thing and put that suit on with all those dots. So now I don't have to do that.
Y'all ain't gotta do that.
I can have people do these movements exactly the same, and I can record 1 million people doing the same dance. Different size people, different heights, different anything. Yeah, but and I'm gonna reward anybody that scoots the camera back and I can see their full body. Because remember at one point it was like if you had a camera and you do the dance and it's straight, you can see their full body. That's how you get more views. Yeah. Well, we were training the AI the whole time, so now they can basically put
facial recognition scanners.
They can put a computer model and say, here's 100,000 or 1 million variations of the same human movements, exactly the same. So like the same dance. Yeah. So now in the computer, it's not because if not, I'd have to like get all these movements of people. I can't say what they're doing, but now I can really tell the computer, okay, now we know this exact viral dance. They're gonna move the arm this way, move their arm this way, do this. And so now I can basically have a million iterations of that same movement in the same place. And so the things that we think are like, oh, that's viral. Those are actually things that they could use to train models to then make the valuation of their company go up. So it's not that it's like a game that they can play. So instead of paying people to come in and put the suit on and record their movement, we could just basically use user generation, flip it to the users and make people think. Yeah, well, they could just make you. They could say, "Hey, instead of saying, hey, we're gonna pay everybody. We're gonna have everybody to come in here. We're gonna pay everybody to come in here and help us train the model." They can say, "Oh, we'll come out with an app. We'll tell you can go viral if you do the dance." But basically, you doing the dance, we recording your movement, so we can use it in the AI robot.
That's crazy as.
And so, like, we gotta watch some of the stuff that they put out there that make it feel like we doing this for y'all, like y'all taking it.
Yeah, like this is a moment, you know, it's a viral
in the
moment.
back end, they are thinking ahead of like, what ways can we get people to back? It's like stream. I mean, all this go levels. It's the streaming. Instead of us hiring actors who are unionized, you gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta do it, bro. Man,
appreciate you, bro.
Before I dip, I'm gonna let y'all finish the episode. I just want to say, hey, shout out to Pop Night, September 13th.
Pop Nights.
We're gonna be out there at the BH ranch. It's gonna be dope. But I also want to say, man, I really appreciate you and your and just your the knowledge that you got, bro. I feel like these past 2 episodes we've had 2 people that really know what they're talking about, bro. And like I said, I've literally seen you. Me being a young kid watching you, Dope Beezy, do y'all thing, Big Back Cab, being around y'all the few times the Warehouse Live and South by Southwest. Literally got to watch y'all be successful, bro. So to sit down with you and talk with you, bro, is like. Man, this is super dope. It's like a full circle moment,
I appreciate it, bro. I've been seeing y'all rock out up here, man. I've been telling Will I wanted to come check y'all out. So when he told me that y'all, hey, can you pull up, man? Hey, I appreciate it.
Bro. We gotta do another episode.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna let y'all finish, bro, for sure. Shout out to everybody that tapped in.
Yes, sir.
Booster, you want to come kick it,
baby?
Yeah,
come on, Booster. Man, I apologize too, brother. You know you hate the 9 to 5, bro.
I hate it to that check. Hey,
oh God, got the ring deposit. Oh God. All right, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. Hey, I wanna ask you a little bit about what do you have currently going on right now? You got any plans? You got any shows? Anything you about to be part of soon?
Man, one thing, man, I ended up getting on the track. We came over here.
I got a track?
Yeah, I got a track from Boosted with the Vampire,
okay.
Sanguinarian Vampire. We did a track called Savage Awakening. If we got time, we might play it. But
we got time?
Yeah, the Savage Awakening, produced by Boosted Matt. We got the album cover. We just came in, got the final mix down. I'm gonna put that out. I got another track that for sure we did, me and my wife on. I'm gonna put that out. Thinking about the EP, we were just going through the songs on here, and most of the stuff I'm putting it out because, man, it's in everything I've been writing and the stuff I want to put out that I wrote is knowledge base, is information that can use. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, if I'm gonna put the pen, if I'm gonna record something, I want it to be something that somebody can take and use. You know what I mean?
Let's see if I got some more space left on this motherfucker.
Talk about your new single that's about
the single dropping, man. And then outside of that, I'm gonna shout out a few things.
Yeah, come on.
We Service Unlimited.
Yes,
Me and my dad got a company, residential and commercial property services. We gonna do our thing. If you ever need something for any roofing, HVAC, whatever that happen to be, we can cover you. We got I'm working on an app. You've been using AI and tweaking with technology.
And we just talked about using AI.
Man,
they're gonna start using us after a while, but
man, it's out there, bro. Like, that's the one thing I would say. It's just like all technology, man. Some of the stuff you gotta use it, it's gonna use you. You use it or lose it. And just I'm not gonna let it replace me, though. I'll tell you that for sure.
You work more on that house automation stuff.
Work on house automation. I could show a little bit more. I think I could probably text you the link. I just got it. My whole thing is it's a house automation app, basically collecting all the data points at your crib. So if you have a home, you can walk through, first off, it'll pull all the information off online. Like if you know how if you look up a home, it'll may have the Zillow or Hard. It'll tell you 4-bedroom, 3 baths, how many square feet. So when you set up an app, it pull all that in, and then it create an individual room. Then you could basically go to the room and talk and tell it like, oh, this got wood floors, this kind of tile, this kind of thing, and then save it, and then save it down into your to that record.
Does it give them a tour?
well, from that, like the capture, I could capture it, and then from the capture, then you can have
like a virtual tour.
Yeah. But the thought of if you own your home is more of a tool to know about details of your crib. Like, do I have a warranty on my refrigerator? When the last time I replaced the roof? What type of HVAC unit? Like, who manufactured the HVAC the AC?
It's almost like a car man. It's almost like a car manual, but for
your crib. And then and then it's gonna be. I wanted to make it easy, so as a homeowner, you could just walk to your crib and record everything. Or if you buy something, scan the receipt and then it attached to the right record.
Yeah.
If you get it, if it's a refrigerator, you take a picture.
Service dates, probably all that.
If I take a picture of the label, I got it where it'll pull all the information off the label and then put it on there. Like, here's the model number, serial number, manufacturer, data was created, and then have like a note section for any fields that I don't have. And so that's gonna be the concept for everything: appliances, furniture, your HVAC system, your plumbing system, and then eventually I'll be able to be like, when I get my roof, when the last time I got my roof, and then it'll look through the records. What kind of AC? If something happens in the home, I need to get repaired. I can just ask that question. So just building.
You also have the company to help.
Then we got the company to help fix
it.
So tying that in.
But then when they need to get it fixed, you have
straight to that.
And from there, bro, just trying to, seeing what's up, man. I've been talking like supporting where I can at the lab, just trying to build from there, and just be of service. And like outside of that, really just looking for open for opportunities and checking. I know this Friday, right? Is it this Friday?
This Friday, open lab 8 to 12.
Open lab this Friday, baby. Open. So you artists out there that's trying to get on the open lab, man, make sure y'all go ahead and tap in with Mixed by Missy. Let her know what's happening. And look, make sure you follow the Lab 45
for sure.
Make sure you follow Mixed by Missy. Is it the Houston Element?
Yeah, Houston Element podcast.
The Houston Element podcast. Make sure we tap in and follow. And for closing moments, man, look, I think we should all. I want to play a file that my son really liked. That point guard poster. So it's something from the hidden files, but I think that Booster get him a song in. Oh, yeah. Al, let's hear that.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I can
let's
shoot that to it. We'll shoot it out like that. How do I?
Yeah, but you had to jump the airdrop.
Yeah, I think you shared to the airdrop, right?
There's something that I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna ever do with it. But
yeah,
I'm gonna do something
with
it.
You sent it?
It's hold on, bam, wrong one.
Right there. It's right there.
You see it? Oh, there, yeah. Man, you got the pad. I don't know.
You gonna be here for the Lab 45?
What they got? Oh, Friday?
Yeah.
I'm
about to say, what they got? Shit. They got Trill Glizzies. They got artists performing.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there for sure.
On Twitch still?
I think I will do.
What, this will be my third one. You didn't stream Twitch last time.
I didn't. No.
I like the stream, bro. You need.
For sure.
Because the first 2 times, I was in Phoenix for the first one. Yeah. And I saw the stream. I was like,
really?
Yeah, I was hanging out. Then I said, oh, what time is it? Let me look. This stream probably started. I was like, okay, they getting it on. Oh, really? I told him, I said, oh, it was something I couldn't hear the sound or something. I said, Will, I can't hear the sound. So it was cool. And then the next, don't tell see the beginning.
Just be sending the ball.
Post the season.
Post.
Shit, I remember sitting on the bench, man. Niggas didn't want to put me in the game.
Point guard post.
Now I'm knee deep in the game. 30 a night on these niggas facilitating the ball.
Yeah, call me point guard poster. Cause I'm moving real fast with the ball. I'm still making plays with my back to the wall. I remember when they
didn't want to fuck with the tunes a little bit.
Point guard poster. I remember I was coming up short every time I looked around when I had no support. But I still worked hard and looked it all on the court, nigga post. Call me point guard poster. Cause I'm moving real fast with the ball. I'm still making plays with my back to the wall. I remember when they didn't want to pass me the ball. Call me point guard poster. I remember I was coming up short every time I looked around when I had no support, but I still worked hard and left it all on the court, nigga post. I just tapped into beast mode. I can turn the air one into a free throw. Looking like an activated me and cheat code. I got fans in the stands, but they all on their feet though. Ball like a nigga trying to get a contract. Gotta represent the grounds where I stomp at. Texas City, I've been gone for a minute. Got y'all feeling like the Cavaliers when they brought LeBron back. I'm in new nigga with the hot hand. At the gym late, getting extra shots in. Shelling Farfish and claim that I'm number one. But you sleepy, you don't think that I'm top 10. Yeah, it took a little while. I don't rush shots. I was working on my handles at the bus stop. Yeah, I'm moving real hungry in this game now. I even keep a playbook in my lunchbox. Let it see me fighting for the number one spot. Pow, 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 pow. That's enough shots. Wait till these niggas, I'ma send them home now. Kinda like Dang Willer with a clutch shot. I know you hit the clock ticking, you can pass it right to me, cause I'm really not tripping, man. It's point guard post. Put them on the poster. I keep my sneaks laced up, I'm never caught slipping, nigga, yo. Call me point guard poster. Cause I'm moving real fast with the ball. I'm still making plays with my back to the wall. I remember when they didn't
I
want to
picture
pass me
like
the ball.
doing some shit like at a basketball court, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know what I would ever do with this crap.
Cause I'm moving real fast with the ball. I'm still
Oh,
making
yeah.
plays with my back to the wall. I remember when they didn't want to pass me the ball. Call me point guard poster. I remember I was coming up short every time I looked around when I had no support, but I still worked hard and left it all on the court, nigga post. Yeah, absolutely. When I get the ball, I'ma act a fool. I never let another nigga back to school. We got a gang of fans, we got a pack of groupies. And the 5 bitches look attractive to me. I'ma shoot more shots in the action movie. You go side bed on me when they pass the newbies. And I'ma be the one to outlast the newbies. You'll see that I'm moving really far in the ranks. Walking like a flame, I go hard in the paint. Now they acting funny when I win. Got a lot of money coming in. I just got a call from the bank. Nothing like poster. Going for these tickets on the poster. Cause you burning hotter than a toaster. People acting like they don't know what it is. Better recognize me when I approach it. Make me to the lane when I slide through. I can finish at the rim if I decide to. There's somebody that can do
So like that, try to keep that on the radar. I said I don't know if this one will be for it, but you know, it'll be fun.
Call me point guard poster.
Send it in, boost it.
Yeah, I like that.
Appreciate it.
I like that joint.
Appreciate it, baby.
I like that joint, bro. Hold on. Are we up on here?
Yeah, it should be on there.
You think it's in the downloads? Or you saved it?
Probably not.
You probably saved it to
Yeah, it's probably in your folder. You just type in Savage Awakening and shit.
My nigga Frankie was talking about the convo about what you were saying about going out of state and actually keeping that mindset that hey, I ain't hot over here. He's like, man, it might be time for you to take that and to start going other places, man. Like, this was a learning episode for me, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate you sliding through.
Oh, 100 for sure, man. That's the main thing, man. I want to pass knowledge where I can, man.
His voice sounds good recorded.
I say what I do, you do what I say. I got that 9 million, that bitches go spray. I say what I want, you do what I say. Hypnotic, hypnosis, alakazam, alakazam. I say what I do, you do what I say. I got that 9 million, that bitches gon' spray. I say what I want, you do what I say. Hypnotic, hypnosis, alakazam, alakazam.
Now I'm a share greetings. I sprung from the 30th parallel. The shower never get by your bitch and say your will. I hella tell to dwell. I'll put you in a spell and tell you all the tales that the lineage can tell. I see the world as a throb simulation, emulation, imitation, virtualization. Open up your ears, eyes, and mind to see the rasterized form of silhouettes caged in mind. Nothing worse than a crooked politician on a mission. I see the shadow creep that goes upon their vision. Collapse of population, true arouse of aspiration. I cause elimination, covetous celebration. Indoctrinating the truth, persecution, execution, exploitation, balance, classification. But with proof right before your eyes, scan twice, pod the loop.
I like this shit way better than what he been doing at the lab. He said right here.
surprise with the price of the price of the central serum. Starting to price, Prince Rupert shots, charismatic innovation.
I saw it in his lyrics. He called it
we held an admirable gamut, jumping bird, silk and price. Combine lunar solar with the
Just listen to what he said. He said some real shit.
Vampiristic, O negative, universal, serrated, talents of grace. Planetary, nebula, alignment, light, transversal centralization, ionized, black, forging, violent might, or by vice versa. A verse of vice twice surprise to be soul that completed utter demise. In favor of vampiric issue, I'm subject to pure bites. I say what I do, you do what I say. I got that 9 million that bitches gon' spray. I say what I like, you do what I say. Hypnotic hypnosis, alakazam. I say what I do, you do what I say. I got that 9 million that bitches gon' spray. I say what I want, you do what I say. Hypnotic hypnosis, alakazam. I'm alive in my mental, physical, and spiritual. I walk by faith and not by sight. I believe in miracles. My bloodline's imperial. My timeline's eternal. I can live past my lifetime with the round clean lines of my journal. It was once hidden, that was risen and can be seen. I can resurrect any nighttime from the requiem of a dream. Manifest the moments can alter reality to streams of consciousness in mind. I can open up the eyes of the blind and the ears of the deaf. Ooh, the first ones here will be the last ones left. As the world keeps spinning, it's not the end, it's the beginning. Even if I lose, I'm winning. Every loss is a blessing. Even when I'm sinning, not pretending. It's the truth. Don't let it go off your head or your bed like the ceiling or a roof. Political lies, I despise, we got the proof. To expose the foes that I'm getting in the booth. Poof, the words pass my tooth and the sin from my mouth. I'm a man amongst men and the sin from the south. That's the land where you stand on your word and don't slouch. Unless you mean it, every human being got a divine purpose. They got to find it from within, somewhere far below the surface. Not far from where the earth is, where we pass out of space. There's some astronomical matters right in front of our face. Like the clouds with the trace of chemicals that they lace in the water that we taste, or the people that's displaced from the wars over race and the money that we chase. I do what I say, you say what I do, like a monatomic molecule. All you need is you. I say what I do, you do what I say. Hypnotic hypnosis, alakazam. I say what I do, you do what I say. I got that 9 million, that bitch is gon' spray. I say what I want, you do what I say. Hypnotic hypnosis, alakazam. I say what I do, you do what I say. I got that 9 million, that bitch is gon' spray. I say what I want, you do what I say. Hypnotic hypnosis, alakazam.
I tried to get in his mode. I tried to go, okay, he's doing vampire. I'm gonna try to go.
Y'all basically well.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm recording this here.
He's doing it here. It was like on the first day I seen him.
Yeah.
Like, cause it was like after I heard about the first lab, I came back in the town, and I came on like Monday morning with them. He happened to be here. We pulled up the beat, bro. We just got to speaking on there, man. I felt what he was doing. He been.
Now I can actually see the artist in him.
And him.
But I think because he was going to do 27 feet and shit, I couldn't keep up with what was being said. I'm being that aspect. But I can see it now.
That's what I was trying to. That's what I told Boosted of why I wanted to do this song. I wanted to have a feeling of a writer or making a song. Let me take myself out. It had nothing to do with me. This is how I felt that day. It's like a thing that felt like we could turn anything. We could turn this into a song. His energy. I felt like can we bottle? How can we bottle that up and make it into a song? Or
you gotta perform. Hey, you gotta step out and lace them up on the open lab. Man.
Yeah, we there open lab, man. We're gonna try to put something down on that one, man.
Sure. Booster, give us one, baby.
Yeah, give us one, man.
Give us one and close us out with it.
Yes, sir.
This one's gonna come out on next Friday.
I told this dude, man, Boosted, man.
Or this Friday, sorry. At the open lab.
At the open lab?
Yeah.
Don't pull it up, big dog.
Boosted got some stuff, man. Producer.
I already know.
I think I feel like, man, production and writing, man, you got some platinum hits in the computer, man. It's gonna all shake out, man. We all putting in work, man. Everything we doing, everybody been putting in steps, man. Like we said, Trill talk. I done seen, you know what I'm saying? I done seen the steps. We gonna all We done all planted our seeds. We just ready to sow and reap the benefits of our labor, man. It's all right there for me.
Latinos ain't fucking with me cause I fucked on their sisters, their mamas, their daughters. Wonder how I've been making this money, but I've been a hoe, I've been fucking these commas. Got her rolling up ganja, deep in the throat, this a Benz on a Honda. Yo, necesito a bad bitch, you da. Scream to the Lord, make me go so damn muta. If I'm gon' fuck, then you know she gon' need it. I'ma talk my shit when a young king coming. I'ma pop my thing and the niggas start running. Dropping my hook and I'm hunting and gunning. I'm sipping my ghost when the bitch stop humming. She turning that Joe's. Ask for a picture, I'm throwing my phones. Touching her hair when I start to get close. To a bitch, I'ma cut it and pose. Latinos ain't fucking with me cause I fucked on their sisters, their mamas, their daughters. Wonder how I've been making this money, but I've been a hoe, I've been fucking these commas. Got her rolling up ganja, deep in the throat, this a Benz on a Honda. Yo, necesito a bad bitch, you da. Scream to the Lord, make me go so damn muta. If I'm gon' fuck, then you know she bonita. Bitch, I'm from Houston, I'm banging and swinging. Swinging my whip and I'm banging this chick. Chain that I buy and I'm taking the dick. All black whip with a drum, it's a clips. Yoga band out, she giving it out. You she a hoe, I've been having my doubts. My girl, she smoke like a half of an ounce. Smoking too little, like Latinos ain't fucking with me cause I fucked on their sisters, their mamas, their daughters. Wonder how I've been making this money, but I've been a hoe.
I like that Mexican horn in the background.
Deep in the throat, this a Benz on a Honda. Scream to the Lord, make me go so damn muta. If I'm gon' fuck, then you know she gon' need it. I'ma talk my shit when a young king coming. I'ma pass my thing and the niggas start running. Dropping my hook on them, hunting and gunning. I'm sipping my ghost when the bitch stop humming. She treating with love. Touching that hair when I start to get close. Talk to a bitch, I'ma cut it and pose. Latinos ain't fucking with me cause I fucked on their sisters, their mamas, their daughters. Wonder how I've been making this money, but I've been a hoe, I've been fucking these commas.
I like how you look with it because it got it makes sense because it got that
Scream to the Lord, make me go so damn muta. If I'm gon' fuck, then you know she bonita.
What's the name of the joint, Latino?
Yeah. The whole concept is basically Latinos don't like me because I sleep with other women.
Yeah. I fuck with it, bro. That bitch is tough, nigga, from top to bottom. You engineered it, you made the beat. God damn.
Man, I salute it, bro. I salute what's going on over here, man.
Straight up.
We seen it. I told Will, bro. A lot of this. Even I really like seeing at the open lab, like from where seeing y'all there, seeing Boosted, seeing that whole little clique. I'm calling it a clique because it feels like a community. You know what I'm saying?
It's like it take
and even if you know, like right. I don't know outside looking in who relate, who collab, who know everybody, but just the 2 I attended, it already feel like, oh, this a little. It got a movement community feel, and I think that was really big. We had like they used this place called SF2. They used to have a little open mic on the north side every Sunday, kind of similar to our open lab feel. And out of that, a bunch of art, like the community feel. And when I came here,
you see familiar faces when they slide.
You see the slide, and then what happens organically? People start collabing, and people, you know, maybe Booster got a person over here. He got this market, or he collab with somebody. And then even from a smaller level, people start building, growing their phone back, and even just being motivated. Yeah. Like I feel like, man, I done made songs I hadn't, but just coming over here, seeing that, being able to make the song we made, I just shout out to the community that was being built over here. So I salute it, man. From Trill Talk Sundays, from the podcast to the recordings to the video, man. I salute it, man.
We gonna close it out because they're getting ready to do Guns Down, Streams Up. Hey, make sure y'all check us out. We here every Sunday, Trill Talk Sundays. I appreciate you. I'll be sliding through, baby. Lacing us up with some knowledge.
100, man.
I've Jay. Sorry you had to take off early. Shout out to Shakai. Shout out to Will Lab 45.
I got a track for Shakai one day.
Shout out to Boosted, man.
On the track.
Hey, but give me y'all's Instagrams real quick before we get up out of here.
Already. ahughes.biz. ahughes.biz.
At Boosted Met, BOOSTEDMET.
Yes, sir.
Salute, baby. That was episode 22. Deuce in the middle. What happened to Peace? What happened to Peace?
We out. Lab 45. See y'all Friday. Open Lab.